Well, folks, this is special video number 50 for me on YouTube. And I wanted to do something special today. And I'm going to show you guys how to make a nice homemade yummy pizza. That's right. And how does this tie in to the subject matter that I present? Well, guess what? If you eat at home sometimes and not go out as much, you save money. You could use that money to invest. So there you go. And let's get to making some pizza. And special treat today, along with the wise advice that I normally give, I'm gonna be making some pizza today. Now, let's not get crazy. I didn't make the dough. I'm not that good, and I don't have that much time, because of course I'm making videos. But you can buy pizza dough like this from Superstore, No Frills. So then, of course, if it came frozen, you're going to want to take it out of the freezer and put it in the fridge the night before so it thaws out. And if you're going to make it around this time, around 7 o'clock, for example, you're going to want to take it out at about maybe 3 in the afternoon so it gets to room temperature and it handles better and it cooks better. So this is basically step number 1 of the preparation here of making it. What I do is one of these that comes in the bag here, what we'll do is we're going to cut it in half, because as you're going to see later on, okay, this is actually going to make 2 pizzas. So once you cut it, what you're going to do here is you're going to take each half separately and you're going to roll it out like this. Okay, you're going to roll it out like this, and essentially what you're going to do is you're going to make it as round as possible. Okay, flatten it out. All right, you're gonna make it round as possible, and you're gonna do that with the other one. Okay, I don't want it to stick to the ceiling, so I'll just do this just to get a little fancy. All right. Okay, so the next step you want to do after I rolled it out here, okay, you're gonna want to put something like pan or some oil in a nice pizza pan, something like this. So as you can see, I just want to show you the pan. I did the one pizza over here, and I'm going to put the other one over here, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so now that I've got the other one, as you can see in here, forming it to the round pan here. In case you're wondering why I have flour, you've probably seen it when I was rolling it out, because you want to make sure that you have, of course, flour on the counter so it doesn't stick. Okay, so you've got that over here. And then one little trick, actually, that my uncle taught me, is you just want to make little holes around the whole pizza lightly here, and then just leave that for a minute or so. And this is going to allow the pizza to cook better and through. Now, what you're going to want to do, if you've got some homemade sauce, even better. I don't got the time or the patience. I used to make it growing up with my family, but this is basically next to your aunt or somebody giving it to you. This is going to be your second best option here. Somewhere like Highland Farms. These are not cheap, but it's good stuff. Pretty natural. I think it's about $6 or $7 a jar, but definitely well worth it. So you don't want to go too crazy with the sauce here, but basically what you're going to want to do is put 6-7 spoons of the sauce, and you're going to spread it all around, going almost to the edge. Okay, so now you see that I've got the sauce on here. You're going to see that you're going to notice that this one looks a little bit differently. One of my sons is a little bit picky, of course, so he actually wanted some Deanna barbecue sauce here and not the regular sauce. What we do for our kids anyway. And of course, he doesn't want it touching the sauce. That's how picky he is. So anyway, the next step is we're going to get some fresh mozzarella that we bought. We're going to grate it down and shred it. You could buy it pre-shredded, of course, as well. And we're going to essentially put this cheese as the next step, mozzarella. Spread it all over both pizzas. And then we're going to put these toppings as needed. My son also, one of them likes some ham to put on his side. We're going to put some green olives, which go great on pizza. You could put pineapples if you like. I know that's its own video as well as some people, actually comment below, pineapples on pizza or not. Okay, so this is very important. You're gonna wanna preheat the oven to 400. So again, 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna put one of them in the middle rack here, okay? And the other one, you're gonna put it over here, okay? We're gonna close that up. You're gonna set the timer for 10 minutes, okay? And after 10 minutes, you're gonna swap the middle to the top. You're gonna swap them and cook it for another 10 minutes, 20 minutes altogether, and see how it is. If it's too light colored underneath and you see it's not quite cooked, give it another couple of minutes. I'll show you when it's done. Okay, so the first 10 minutes is up, like I mentioned before. Okay, just be careful here because got some hot stuff here, right? So there's the one, it's looking good. So again, you just want to swap it here, you put that one on top, get the other one, and you put it on the bottom, close this up, and we set it for another 10 minutes. And I'll show you the finished product. All right. Now the second 10 minutes has elapsed, so that's a total of 20 minutes. All right, as you can see here, we've got a nice looking pizza pie. Okay, so just be careful here, really hot. We're gonna take it over here. We've got both pizzas. Don't forget to shut off the oven. Okay, we're gonna look underneath here and make sure, make sure it's cooked. Okay. That's not too light colored. Again, you could always put it back in for a few minutes. Again, we look at here, nice golden brown. All right, we're gonna take them off this, like this. We're gonna put it on here. All right, we're gonna take the other one here. Okay, we're gonna put it on here. We're gonna let it cool for a minute or two, and then we're gonna slice it in beautiful triangles, and we're gonna enjoy. And now for my favorite part, to enjoy a nice homemade pizza. Frills, if it's frozen, of course, you're gonna wanna take it out of the freezer the night before and put it in the fridge. And then, of course, 3 hours before